Sloane, doing your bit for nature out here, spreading the message of planting something and letting it grow.
Yeah, it's always a good initiative to do, and I know Toyota love this initiative we run for them as well. And each year we get out to a different school, and it's great to teach kids how to either plant a plant, whatever you want to say, or plant a tree. So it's just a great initiative and gets us outdoors too.
Who's got the biggest green thumb at the club? Are you a bit of a gardener yourself?
I'm a bit of a greenie. I do like to mow the lawns, but Tomo definitely takes a cake for looking after his lawns. His lawns are immaculate.
What did you learn from last week, Sloane? That loss is the second time you've lost to the Cats.
Yeah, especially the first time we learnt a lot, and then we had that good run of about 8 wins straight, which was nice. But look, I suppose from last week, we know when we play our best, it's definitely good enough to stand up with other opposition teams. We probably got done with our cleanliness around the ball, I think. I reckon Geelong just handled the conditions a bit better and just played to those conditions a little bit better than us. So that was probably the biggest thing for me, is wet, cold conditions. We didn't quite adjust as quick as we should have.
Can you learn much from playing Essendon this week and then Brisbane?
Oh, absolutely. Essendon's last 4 weeks have been really solid. If you watch much of their footy, they've certainly matched it with the teams they've played against. They've played against some really good teams in GWS, and they probably almost could have beat Richmond last week too. So their footy's certainly been matching it with good teams, and we're going to have to be on our game again Sunday afternoon, and we'll certainly be looking to respond as well.
What are they good at? What are Essendon good at?
I think they're really good at using their hands and running out of stoppages, and their attack's certainly something we're going to have to be wary of. And all year we've been working out on our team defence, and that was probably the biggest improvement we made from the sort of start of the year to where we are now. So if our defence is up and our pressure's up at the level, I think we'll be right.
You're stopping that run start with you boys in the midfield?
Absolutely, yeah. A lot of the time it does start in the contest and in the midfield, and a lot of football now is about who can spend more time in their forward half as well. So we'll certainly be looking to give our forwards that chance.
If you get the opportunity, say you're doing well in the game, you really look to push the percentage boost and, I guess, put a foot in the throat?
No, not at all. I mean, every game we're looking to play with that ruthless attitude and that mentality to keep going, and if we can get in front, then to keep going from there. But we're after 4 points every week, and that's all we're after.
Your midfield copped a little bit of criticism. Was that fair? That you were a little bit down against Geelong?
After Geelong we did?
Yeah.
We certainly got beaten, I think, as a midfield group against Geelong. I think they, as I said before, they handled the conditions a bit better. They were clean around the ball and probably ran out of there a bit better than we did. So, but I think the previous sort of 7-8 weeks before that, we've been really solid. So, we'll certainly be looking to bounce back again this weekend.
Who do you replace with Tex?
Yeah, not sure yet. We've had some guys in really good form, obviously, in the SANFL. I mean, Harry Deer, Riley O'Brien, these two have been playing really, really good footy. I mean, Harry kicked 6 goals the other week and 3 last week too. And then we got other guys as well. Cam Ellis-Yeoman, Dave McKay was unlucky to miss out last week. Paul Seedsman. These guys are all playing really good footy for us. So we're in a lucky spot where we could bring back a number of guys and play a number of different ways.
Another criticism of last week, your exit from defence, which seemed like you were shut in all the time. Is that something you've looked at this week and you need to be better at?
I think the last quarter we started to take the game on a bit more. It probably worked for us. So, again, that's been really solid for us for the rest of the year. So you're looking at one game out of a whole range of games, which is probably not fair to judge us off one game, but we'll certainly be looking to take the game on this weekend.
Talking about midfield, is the general feeling that Crouch is staying? Brad?
Oh, I'm not sure. He obviously is a big and important part of our footy club and our midfield group, and one bloke I love playing with because he cracks in harder than anyone, and he treats his body with no respect at all. So he just buries in, and he gets it done for us. So look, I hope so, and I just love playing with him.
What about the brothers as a tandem together? We hear that they're sort of into each other a fair bit at training, and that sort of comes out on the field a bit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're just brothers, and I know if I was in the same situation, I'd do the exact same thing with my brother as well. And I think they are incredibly lucky they get to play with each other. That's probably one thing I've always wanted to do as well myself, is go back and at some stage play footy with my older brother.
Tex was roaming around. He's looking pretty good. I know he's got the week off, but he looks like it's just sort of a conservative approach. He looks like he'll be right to go next week.
Yeah, hopefully it's just 1 week for him and Hendo. Yeah, he was very sore obviously during the game and after the game on the weekend, so much better off taking the cautious route at the moment, and hopefully it's just 1 week for him.
One out of left
Last
field.
couple, guys.
The Players Association is pushing for 2 in-season breaks rather than 1, which it looks like now. Do the players normally have a feel one way or the other, or a preference one way or the other?
Yeah, I think players would love to have the 2 in season. Obviously, the one at the end of the year is not ideal because you don't get the rest for the whole competition, and I think that's what we want is as a whole competition to get those 2 rests throughout the middle of the season. Just allow your bodies to recover a bit more because it does become a long year.
What about
Last one, guys.
What about you, Rory? Climbing coaches' leaderboards every single week. Everyone else has seen your form pretty well, but how have you been feeling out there?
Oh, look, it's just been such an enjoyable year so far. Obviously, winning's a big part of that, and winning helps. And I don't know, it's just been enjoyable. As I said, we haven't relied on any one guy just to play their role, and we're lucky enough that the midfield group has been really solid together for the whole year. And as I mentioned before, we got guys that are in the SANFL that are pushing for spots, and most of our guys are fit and healthy too. So it's just great to be in this position as a football club, and I'm absolutely enjoying it at the moment as well. So we'll look to keep going and keep winning and push for finals.
Your own form's been outstanding.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.